Just the other one. Witnesses?
None.
And her name?
Whose?
The nun's. What was his sister's name?
Not none. None. Like ain't none.
So, witness, one unnamed cleric. Good. Any physical evidence? The same one?
Who? What?
The nun.
Right.
I think the priests were involved.
No. How would the Orthodox steal their own holiday?
Good point. Darn, this guy was good.
Anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. Pretty curious.
Me too.
Well, animal tracks. All over town. It's the darndest thing. All over town, animal tracks in the snow.
And indoors?
None.
I knew it. Those nuns didn't get out much. He must have been exhausted by the interview or really depressed about Muktukmas and its mysterious disappearance, because when I looked up from organizing my notes, he was shuffling down the stairs, shaking his head. Heavy breathing, creaking stairs, tinkling bells, slamming door, and a whole lot of wind. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that turkey sandwich. I didn't have much to go on, but it was a start. I have no idea what time it had gotten to be. I only knew I needed a walk, a breath of fresh air to clear my mind, and a cigarette. My next step would be to have a look around town, see who might have seen or heard anything, who might squawk about it. I don't know. As I went out, it was still raining. But not rain, really. In Kodiak, you just kind of always get the feeling that God's spitting on you. It seemed like I had been walking all night. I was wet and tired, down to my last smoke. It was my third time around the town, and the 17 minutes were dragging into what seemed like an eternity. Then I saw her, little chickadee, waiting tables in Mel's all-night diner. She seemed to know a lot of people, you know, and even more about their business. Maybe she knew something. Besides, I could use a good cup of joe about now.
Here you go, tall, dark, and mysterious. So what brings you to town, stranger?
These.
Are those?
That's right, little lady. Gumshoes.
Wow, are you a real detective?
If I'd had eyebrows, I would have raised them.
Look, sweetheart, I'm on a case, and I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, shoot.
She had read my mind, but I managed to control the instinct to dust her on the spot, and with a flick of the thumb, re-engaged the safety on the hunk of heat I was packing under my raincoat.
Okay, little C, let's try this again. I'm on the trail of a person or persons of interest who are wanted for the questioning and may be responsible for the alleged disappearance and possible kidnapping of a certain quasi-traditional seasonal ceremony that certainly started out nicely, but thanks to the big box stores and the bailed-out bankers who carted off our innocent indigenous festival to the indignant fate of the boarding schools of assertive holiday assimilation that was corrupted into a crude corporate capitalist conspiracy celebration, yet again dishonoring our nativity. Allegedly. Got any thoughts, any ideas?
Sometime.
How about tracks? I hear people have seen them around town.
Oh, you mean like the ones at the railroad station?
Look, Lil, just tell me everything you know. That shouldn't take long.
Huh?
Right. Okay, yes or no questions, Kay?
Okay, I mean yes.
Have you seen any suspicious vehicles in the area in the last 24 hours? Car, truck, sleigh?
Yes.
Good, which one?
Yes.
Have you seen any suspicious persons in the area in the last 24 hours, maybe carrying bags of presents or decorated bushes?
Yes.
Good, which ones?
Yes.
Lil?
Yes.
Do you understand the questions I'm asking you?
No. I'm sorry, I'm just all aflutter since I met my new boyfriend.
Oh, can you tell me about him?
Yes.
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 Okay, end of yes or no questions.
Oh my God, he's amazing and just walked right into my life, right through that door. It was just last night, and as you may recall, it was a dark and stormy night.
Check.
Already?
No, dear, I'm just agreeing with you. Okay, go on.
Oh, I was just delivering a couple of open-faced hot turkey sandwiches with gravy to Father Gregoriev at table 6 when suddenly I heard a large commotion on the exterior of the facility.
Outside.
Exactly. I look out the window and see this herd of, caribou running by. So anyhow, they go running by and I lean over to see if something is chasing them, like a bear or something. And the gravy drips right off the plate and into Father's lap.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Hey, that's what he said too. So anyhow, I apologize profusely and run to the wait station for a cleanup towel, and I miss what goes by next.
And what was that?
I don't know. I missed it.
So how about the priest?
Father G?
Yes, what did he see? Did you ask him?
Right. Right behind the caribou, he saw a big,
Sleigh?
Yes. The sleigh was full of presents and bushes and...
A salmonberry span?
Maybe.
Very curious.
So, tell me more about your boyfriend.
Harry?
Only feathers here, darling.
Oh, my Harry is a hairy man, you know, like in the legends. So misunderstood. Just wants to fit in. So he walked right in out of the rain and swept me off my feet. I fed him. He made me laugh. I've never been happier. He gives me great presents.
Like?
I love them. A cubic zirconian ring. A real FAUX fox fur.
Nice. Faux fur. Definitely polyester.
Yep, that's my Harry. But then this morning, poof, he was gone. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
Can anything else you can think of?
Well, one thing was kind of weird. Last night I got up to get a drink of water. I went into the living room and saw Harry dressed in a red jacket and hat, trying to stuff my Muktukmas bush up the chimney. I asked him, "Why are you taking my Muktukmas bush? Why?"
My sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus said.
There's a light on this bush that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And his fib fooled me. Then he patted my head. Then he got me a drink and he sent me to bed. I went right back to sleep and had really weird dreams about caribous and stomping and tinkling bells. Crazy. When I got to work, I wanted to wear my new coat and ring to show Mel, but they was gone. Just like Harry. And my bush.
Even more curious. Suddenly the door flew open.
Lil, Bird Black, I've been looking all over for you. A break in the case.
Thank God, a plot point. It was the storekeeper.
Yeah, we followed those tracks from the hairy man's sled, and Black, you won't believe where the evidence led. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Pillar. He rode with his load to the tip-top to Spiller.
So, what did you do?
We ran to the church, and we all asked the priest, what can we do about this joy-thieving beast?
And what did he say?
The answer is simple, he spoke in the air. This is how you handle old Harry up there. Give him the presents, the bushes, the food. Wish him good health in a holiday mood. For the truth of Muktukmas, he announced with great flair, will be understood by all those who share.
Wow, that's beautiful. Sounds like your case is solved, Big Bird.
Please don't call me that.
I thought to myself,
But in the spirit of the season, I didn't say a word. I just backed into the shadows and out into the night. A gentle freezing rain fell as I walked through the streets that night. The sound of Muktukmas carols drifting on the wind. As the lights of the town faded behind me, I remembered a song my grandmother used to sing to me as I fell asleep on such a night growing up.
sing a song of Muktukmas. This time of the year, share all that you have without any fear, for love doesn't come from material things. It's all about the joy that community brings. Gather together, bring them close to your hearts, for that's how the magic of Muktukmas will start. A warm feeling like eating whale blubber will spread across the whole world from our toes to our head.
As I walked away, it started to snow. On Kodiak Island, it doesn't snow every day. But on that day, it felt like it was snowing all over the world. Beautiful. Chalk it up as one more chapter in the life of Bird Black, Private Beak.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Ladies, this winter season, are you looking ahead to those community potlucks where you have to carve 20 turkeys in 20 minutes?
No.
Or shred 50 pounds of carrots for the 100 gallons of Jell-O salad you have to prepare?
No.
Or cut up 1,000 pieces of fried bread?
No.
Not to worry. None of these is a problem thanks to Aunt Edna's Ultimate Ulu. That's right. This traditional woman's knife used to be made out of slate and bone, but now, thanks to cutting-edge technology, that actually is cutting-edge technology, this ancient tool is ready for the 21st century. It slices, it dices, it juliennes, cuts through a nail, it still butchers a whale. The patented curved blade is perfect for skinning. Skin a seal, a caribou, a moose, a bear. That's right, Aunt Edna's ultimate ulu.
Actually, we're ordering Chinese.
We have a special limited time offer, good only until midnight tonight. While supplies last, void where prohibited, not to be packed in your carry-on bag, no more than 4 per family. Side effects may include heart palpitations, nausea, shortness of breath, and death. Call now. Operators are standing by.
I'll take 2.
That's Aunt Edna's ultimate ulu.
Whatever needs cotton, chopped off fillet is not possible without titanium blades. Cuts through nail and still butcher ways. Aunt Emma's ultimate ooh.
One evening, not too long ago, a fog hung in the air like silt in the mighty Yukon River. A storm from the north was making its way across Norton Sound and bearing down slowly, patiently, onto the Yukon Delta. The temperature began its slow dive to way down below zero. Ivan had gone to Mountain Village to visit relatives, but wanted to make it home on Christmas Eve so that when his children woke up, he would be there with the presents. Ivan was from Nunamikwa,
The end of the earth.
but what a wonderful dinner it had been. All of the traditional favorites, well, traditional to the Ubit anyway.
Ptarmigan. Dried Yukon King, my favorite.
Hardly any salmon anymore, so we save it for special occasions.
And agurut, the traditional way.
Salmon berries.
Moss berry.
And blueberries.
But what made it most traditional was
Powdered berry.
And peanut butter.
My favorite.
I made ayak. Who wants some?
it was 50 miles from Mountain Village to Nunamikwa.
He could do that with his eyes closed.
Driftwood tripods mark the trail about 500 feet apart. But in the wind and snow, the trail will drift over it.
Disappear. Come home safe, Ivan.
Just before he departed, a strange thing happened. An old woman lived in Mountain Village. Everyone called her Tsawak, the gatherer of berries, but they knew she gathered more knowledge and wisdom than anything. Of course, to the priests, she was called Millie. She truly was a devout Christian, but she knew there was more to the universe than just God or Jesus.
Do you believe in Santa Claus, little one?
What do you mean, Atsawa?
She smiled, all the wrinkles on her face ganging up on her eyes, which almost disappeared in her giddiness.
When I was a child, it was the reindeer, the tutu, the government brought over from Siberia that kept us from starving. And it was the Lap people from Scandinavia, the Sami people, who taught us the way of the reindeer. They believed in trolls and such, just like our little Ichtimaks, the little people. To them, Santa Claus was like an Ichtimak who brought good fortune to respectful people during the difficult months, the winter.
Forgive me. I still don't understand, Atsawa.
Little one, always be aware of what is around you. Sometimes when we think we are lost, we are not. Sometimes when we think we are alone, we are not. Now be safe on your way home.
She smiled once again, patting his shoulder. And okay, thank you.
Biucha. Okay.
Goodbye. For thousands of years, the Ubit had made their way on this land and sea. In the summer, a bountiful garden full of all things needed to survive surrounded them.
Marshes, lakes, and rivers surround us too.
We're trapped on small islands of dry land.
But in the winter, when everything freezes,
We celebrate because we're free to travel.
Go to other villages to sing and dance.
And feast on the good gifts of the previous seasons.
But how can you navigate from place to place when the weather closes in like this?
I don't know. I just know the way.
And then, for some reason, he blinked. He blinked, and it was though a veil was cast before his eyes, his knowledge, his way home. He looked around for a moment, and then a terrible feeling overcame him. The headlight of his snow-go illuminated nothing but snowflakes and fog, blowing helter-skelter in the frozen wind. He couldn't even remember the last tripod he had seen. Out here, where the Yupik had never known trees, out here on the frozen snow-covered tundra, in the middle of a harsh winter storm that blew in from the north, out here in the minus temperatures of the vanished trail, out here, he knew.
I'm lost. What do I do? What to do?
Stop,
Burrow into the snow.
Make a snow cave.
but in just the right place.
Don't let it drift over
Or I'll be trapped.
Then just stop and sit in the lee of your snow-go.
until you get your bearings.
Don't push it.
Just come home safely.
All the possibilities raced through his mind until
Sometimes when we think we are lost, we are not. Sometimes when we think we are alone, we are not.
it was Millie's words that kept him moving forward. Time had no meaning out here in this storm.
How long has it been?
An hour?
A few minutes.
Forever.
Suddenly, something caught his eye. Cha! It seemed just beyond the hindered beam of the headlight.
What was that?
He moved forward cautiously.
There it is again.
Doo-doo.
Caribou?
Their tails, I see them.
Why are you stopping?
They'll just run away.
And you'll still be lost.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Then, out of the wind and fog and snow,
A reindeer.
it walked into the beam of his headlight. Before he knew it, he was surrounded by reindeer, a small herd digging in the snow with their hooves, eating lichens. In his mind, he counted. 1, 2,
Gotcha.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
He found the smallest one immediately and noticed something strange.
What's wrong with your nose?
It looked raw, almost bloody, slightly red as if it had scraped its nose on extra coarse snow looking for lichens. It turned to look at a van. That's when it happened. His snow-go sputtered softly and died. As if on cue, all the reindeer turned and started walking off. Soon only one reindeer was left in the quickly fading light of his snow-go, the smallest one. It turned back and looked at him, directly in his eye. Then it bounded off into the fog, wind, and snow.